measurement, we are going to practice the conversion from one unit to the next. So remember that 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. 1 meter is 100 centimeters. 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters. Now, if you have millimeters and you want to turn it to centimeters, you have to divide by 10. If you have centimeters and you want to turn it to meters, you have to divide by 100. And if you have meters and you want to convert it to kilometers, you have to divide by 1,000. But if you have kilometers and you want to convert it to meters, you have to multiply by 1,000. And if you have meters and you want to convert it to centimeters, you have to multiply by 100. If you have centimeters and you want to convert it to millimeters, you have to multiply by 10. So take out your pencils, take out your pen, take out your paper, and here you want to change 6,314 meters. You have 6,314 meters, and you want to convert it to kilometers. So from meters to kilometers. All right. From meters to kilometers, what do we do? From meters to kilometers, meters to kilometers, what do? We divide by 1,000. Okay, so 614 meters, that will be equal to 6,314 meters. That will be equal to 6,314 divided by 1,000 kilometers. So that would be 6.314 kilometers, because divided by 1,000 would be shifting the decimal places 3 places towards the left. 1, 2, 3, because there are 3 zeros in 1,000. So 1, 2, 3, because we're dividing by 1,000. And why are we dividing by 1,000? Because we're converting meters to kilometers. So that's why you have 6.314 kilometers. Here, it says change to millimeters. So we have 3 centimeters. 3 centimeters is equal to how much? Millimeters. So from centimeters to millimeters, from centimeters. So we're starting at centimeters, starting with centimeters, and we want to go 2 millimeters. We have to multiply by 10. We have to multiply by 10. Okay? So that'll be 3 multiplied by 10. That will be equal to 30 millimeters. Okay? From centimeters, you're starting at centimeters and you want to go to millimeters, you multiply by 10. Okay, so please do that. Write this down. So all the examples you have there, you have to multiply by 10, because we're starting with centimeters and we want to go 2 millimeters, so you multiply by 10. So for this exercise, A, B, C, D, you multiply by 10. By the way, that's 3.2 centimeters. Remember, that's centimeters. 3 centimeters and 2 millimeters, that's 3.2 centimeters. So just multiply by 10. Change to centimeters. So where are we starting? We're starting with millimeters. So part A, if you have 40 millimeters and you want to change it to centimeters. So we're starting with millimeters there, 2 centimeters. So to start with millimeters, 2 centimeters, you have to divide by 10. So that'll be 40 divided by 10. That'll be equal to 4 centimeters. So I repeat, if you're starting with millimeters and you want to go 2 centimeters, from millimeters, 2 centimeters, you divide by 10. So all these examples there, you have to divide by 10 because you're starting with millimeters and you want to go 2 centimeters. From millimeters, 2 centimeters, you divide by 10. So A, B, C, D for number 2, you divide by 10 because you went from millimeters to centimeters. So please do that. Try this for these examples. Divide by 10 for number 2. And number 1, you're starting with centimeters, 2 millimeters. You have to multiply by 10. So for number 1, you multiply by 10. For number 2, you divide by 10. I repeat, from millimeters to centimeters, you divide by 10. From centimeters to millimeters, you multiply by 10.